Pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you, because I'm only going to say it once. Pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you, because I'm only going to say it once. Moving forward, we're going to be creating a what-if scenario. Now, because I'm only going to say it once. Moving forward, we're going to be creating a what-if scenario. Creating a what-if scenario. Creating a what-if scenario. Now, as somebody who wants to believe in the existence of a bipedal primate living in the Pacific Northwest, I have to ask myself, why have the following series of events never happened?
All right, let's see if I get the echo again. I figured it's my fans. It's causing my computer to echo. But anyways, let's listen to it one more time.
We're going to be creating a what-if scenario. Now,
he just got through saying we're going to create a what-if scenario. This is this dude, Coyote, which I never watched this stuff ever before. But because, well, I jumped on this guy's channel, or gal, or couple, what that vault, whatever. Anyways, and I'm not knocking him, except, well, I am kind of knocking him because he's doing wrong. He's buying into all the propaganda. This supposed skull that they find, which they fake it, they tell you, this is faking it. See there, they fake this. This is a stage prop that they used to create a what-if scenario. And what was the what-if scenario again? Let's go back and listen to once again what-if scenario.
What-if scenario. Now, as somebody who wants to believe in the existence of a bipedal primate living in the Pacific Northwest, I have to ask myself, why have the following series of events never happened?
Why have this following series of events never happened? So they're creating a what-if scenario, and the question is, why have this series of events never happened and never been documented? So they pretend. I mean, just common sense would tell you that a skull in this environment, you think that would last like that? Do you honestly think in that pristine of a situation or shape, in that environment with all the microorganisms and everything else, you're pretty naive. And they're pretending that this is a primate skull. Look at that. It's so fake. It's ridiculous. And they're claiming that that's a primate skull, and they're pretending to be, right? I mean, he's even got a little skull on the skull. The teeth even have skulls on little skulls on them. They're fake. Everything's fake about this, and they pretend it's got just shot in the head and all this. You can watch the whole video if you want to, hiking them. But these guys, no, everyone's jumping on it, and everyone's saying, "Oh no, it can't be a primate skull," and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, seriously, this thing called like Bigfoot community, it's so riddled with lies and deception. It's ridiculous. Those of us who have actually seen things, we're mocked when we tell you the truth about these things are some kind of spiritual entities. They somehow manifest out of the trees and out of the ground, and no, can't be. Yet the Native Americans have said that. Everyone's said that who's ever really experienced it, and they pretend that it's some kind of frickin' primate. And then they mention Jeff Milgram, who's a 100% government agent and a sellout. 100%. So what if he's an anthropologist and has some anthropologist department? He gets money to make up his stories. Did you ever think of that? Why are we doing this to each other? Why are we allowing people to do this to us? If you want to watch the whole thing, but you just heard what it said, we are going to recreate a what? Let's do it one more time so I don't get it all screwed up and you said one thing and they said something else.
because I'm only going to say it once. Moving forward, we're going to be creating a what-if scenario.
What were they doing? They're creating a what-if scenario. It's a stage prop, creating a what-if scenario, and the question is, why has this not happened yet? Why has nobody ever found a skull of some flesh and bone entity? Why? Yeah, you asked the question. Biggest question is, why is everybody in the Bigfoot community jumping on this and instead of just ignoring it or just being honest and saying, listen, it's a make-believe scenario. It's a stage prop. They never said it wasn't anything other than that. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Being pushing this. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Just exploiting it just so you can get... Who's worse as far as getting clickbait? This Coyote guys or all the rest of you that are trying to make it into something it's not?